question is Prakriti responsible for the Bandhan of Jivatma? I found the answer in Maharishi Kapil Muni's Sankhya Darshanam, where Kapil Muni says, Prakriti bandhana cha na tasya api paratantrayam. I repeat the sutra, Prakriti bandhana che na tasya api paratantrayam. Prakriti bandhanat, Prakriti na bandhanat. Prakriti is not the responsible for the bandhan of Jivatma. Why? Because tasyaha api paratantrayam. Because Prakriti is also paratantrayam. Prakriti is paratantra. Prakriti is not swatantra. If Prakriti is swatantra, then it can be responsible for the bandhan of Jivatma. Prakriti is not swatantra. Prakriti is paratantrayam. Paratantrayam means paradhin hona, dependent hona. Prakriti is always dependent on the being non-alive matter. Prakriti is always dependent on the alive matter. Either it is Purusha, either it is Jivatma or Purusha, it is Paramatma. Prakriti is under the control of Paramatma, and sometimes it is also under the control of Jivatma. For example, there is a Achaman Katori here. This cup is made from Prakriti, non-alive. I can lift it, I can keep it. Unless and otherwise an external force acts upon this cup, the cup is now kept on the ground. Unless and otherwise somebody comes and takes it, it will never move. It is made from Prakriti, non-alive. It does not know whether it has to move or not. So Prakriti paradhin hai. Because it is paradhin, in Pralaya Avastha, if Prakriti is not paradhin, let's assume that Prakriti is swatantra, Prakriti can do whatever it wants, then Pralaya Avastha also will not exist. Because in Pralaya Avastha, Raja, Tama, Sattva Guna does not act. If it can act on its own, then the Pralaya will not exist. But Veda says very clearly, Pralaya exists. Because Prakriti is paratantriyam, unless and otherwise an external force, an external action by a Chetan Tattva acts on Prakriti, Prakriti cannot do anything. So Prakriti cannot come and, tie the Jivatma in Bandhan. So, na paratantrayam. Very, very important concept we must understand. We all say that, Maya is the reason responsible, Maya or Prakriti is responsible for my Bandhan. Prakriti cannot be responsible for my Bandhan because Prakriti is paratantrayam. So here Kapil Muni says, Prakriti रूप निमित्त से आत्मा का बंध होता है, यह कहना ठीक नहीं है, क्योंकि प्रकृति स्वयं परतंत्र है. वह अपने प्रेरयिता चेतन अधिष्ठाता की प्रेरणा के बिना प्रवृत्त नहीं हो सकती. Chetan Adhishtata, either it has to be Paramatma or Jivatma. In the Pralaya Avastha, when the universe is not created, it is under the Adhinta of Paramatma. When the universe gets created, Prakriti is under the Adhinta of both Paramatma and Jivatma. We all have the rights to disturb Prakriti. We all disturb Prakriti on a daily basis. Somebody is throwing bomb on other place and that, everything is destroyed there. That place cannot resist. No, don't throw bomb on me, right? So that is made from Prakriti, Jad, non-alive. The power to throw bomb on a place is with whom? With the Jivatma. So we manufacture bombs and missiles and then we throw on the other places to destroy that place, to destroy that water facility, that oil facility, because Jivatma is Swatantra, Prakriti is Paratantra. Very, very important. So Prakriti is not responsible. We cannot say, no, because Prakriti is there, I became, because Prakriti is Swatantra and Prakriti is trying to put its power on me, so I am in bondage. No, we cannot say that. That's what Kapil Muni says. यदि प्रकृति की स्वतः प्रवृत्ति मानी जाए और आत्मा के बंध में उसे निमित्त मान लिया जाए तो प्रलय अवस्था में भी प्रवृत्ति होनी चाहिए, अर्थात प्रलय का अस्तित्व ही नहीं रहना चाहिए. यदि प्रकृति if Prakriti is not paratantra, if it is swatantra, pralaya also cannot exist. So Pralay exists, we all know, and Paramatma creates the universe from Prakriti, we all know. So because the reason is Paramatma is Chetan, Prakriti is Achetan, Paramatma is alive, Prakriti is non-alive. Being non-alive matter, Prakriti is not responsible for the bondage of the Jivatma. Why I asked this question, why I made this video, the question is AI conscious or not? That's a question actually. So in the discussion it comes to Prakriti, or it came to Prakriti also, so I just made this explanation, but I will also clarify, is AI conscious or not? AI, I am also using ChatGPT in my office. My office has asked all the colleagues to use ChatGPT, so I also use ChatGPT for fast making presentation, take consulting for decision making. It gives a lot of help to me. And also, yesterday I was reading, not reading, I was seeing one video, shorts video. That person is a chief information officer, big guy in one company. He was telling that, as long as ChatGPT and the AI tools is helping me today to make faster decision, I'm fine. Tomorrow, if we leave the freedom to AI to take decision on behalf of me, then it may become disaster. So a decision making machine, can it be conscious or not, is a question mark. That's the discussion when the question came to me. Tomorrow if AI becomes capable to take its own decisions, and today also it's possible. Today also the discussion in the US military, when Claude was blacklisted by Trump administration, the main point was he was asking that the army military forces were asking that I must have a facility capability where the AA can trigger the missile on its own decision. And Claude said, no, I will not do it. I cannot give that access to you. I am not allowing that. Some kind of discussion. Okay, I don't want to get into politics. So tomorrow if AI can make its own decision, does that not mean that it has become conscious? That does not mean that human beings have created consciousness. So for that we must understand what is consciousness. Chetanata is not decision making. Chetanata is सुख के लिए दुख के लिए काम प्रवृत्त होना है. Why I am using whatever I am using, I am making video. Why I am making video? सुख के लिए. Why you are seeing my video? सुख के लिए. Why you are doing something? दुख को दूर करने के लिए. To go away from दुखा, you are doing something. To attain sukha, you are doing something. This is the fundamental of Chetanata, consciousness. The Nyaya Darshan very clearly says, Sukh, Dukh, Chetan, Icha, Dvesh or Prayatna. Che guna. There are 6 gunas of Chetanata. Sukh, Dukh. Main is Sukh and Dukh. Every Jivatma, ChatGPT or Robo, we can say that a Robo can do Kung Fu like a human being. It can do better than a human being. It can dance, it can show, it can speak, it can know all the languages, it can translate anything, it can also take decision on behalf of you. Still it is non-alive matter. Why? Vyavastha aisa hai. We have created an ecosystem, thereby a machine is able to do such thing. But that does not mean it is Chetan. Why? Because usko apne liye koi sukh nahi hai. You go, the robot does not do anything for gaining happiness and sukh. Robot does not have dvesh bhavana, it does not have icha bhavana. So that we must understand. So जिसमें इच्छा और द्वेष है वो चेतन है. परमात्मा में भी इच्छा है, जीवात्मा में भी. Even Paramatma has got icha. That icha is not icha of attaining something, because Paramatma is paripurna. What is the icha of Paramatma? The icha of Paramatma is called as ikshan in the Veda Vidya, in the Sutras also, Upanishad also, in the Vedas also, the word comes is ikshan. Ikshan means icha. Icha not I don't, Paramatma does not have icha that I must do this. Why? Paramatma is always paripurna. But Paramatma icha is to do nyaya. When I am doing anything anyaya, the icha of Paramatma is to give the justice to the party which is affected and punish me. That is nyaya vyavastha. That is ikshan. For establishing Nyaya Vyavastha, for establishing Dharma, Paramatma creates the universe. And also Paramatma says in the Vedas, Icha of Paramatma to give the knowledge of the Vedas is to help all the Jivatma to attain moksha. This is the Ikshan Subhava of Paramatma. Whether I am attaining moksha or not, Paramatma is always in in undisturbed state. He is always in his eternal blissful state, right? Whether a Jivatma attains moksha or not is not a problem. So Paramatma को अपने लिए इच्छा नहीं है, अपने खुद के लिए there is no इच्छा of Paramatma. But Paramatma also has इच्छा to do न्याय, to do dharma, to help the Jivatmas to attain moksha, to punish the Jivatma who are doing culprit activities. And then Jivatma also has got ichha and dvesh. Israel and America has got dvesh bhavana against Iran has got dvesh bhavana against Israel. So dvesh is the missile does not have dvesh. Even tomorrow you design a system where the missile, like Russia has designed a system, that when some attack happens on Russia, and if the central command of Russia does not give instruction to that missile system, then automatically nuclear whatever weapon system will be activated, and then Russia will attack all its enemy countries which is fed in the system. It will attack, it will send nuclear weapons to those countries to attack them. But that is not out of dvesh bhavana, please understand. That is the system design. It decides. Still, even though it is deciding, उसमें ना द्वेष है ना इच्छा है. Understand that. So we can create advanced robo which can design, which can do everything possible, which can take decision also, which can guide us tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow it can control us also. But उसमें इच्छा भावना द्वेष भावना पैदा नहीं होगा. Please understand that. So जिसके अंदर इच्छा है, जिसके अंदर द्वेष है, वो चेतन तत्व है. प्रकृति से जब we cannot create consciousness. Whatever we have created is a system. That system is not consciousness. That system is designed in such a way that you develop yourself. We have programmed in such a way that it can develop itself. But it can develop itself, it cannot destroy its own. It does not have any dukkha. It does not have any purpose in life. It does not have any, self-satisfaction in its life. It does not strive to attain moksha because na usme dukh hai, na usme sukh hai. It is jad padarth. That we must understand. So, from that question I was discussing, and then we came to Prakriti. Then the final thing is Prakriti responsible for the bandhan of Jivatma? The answer is no. Prakriti is not responsible, clearly mentioned by Kapil Muni in Sankhya Darshan. Then what is responsible of the bandhan of Jivatma? It is Jivatma's avidya. Whenever you have a in front of you, whenever you see a jad padarth in front of you, you have ichha dvesh. You want to use it, you do not know how to use it, so you misuse it. If you use it properly, body is in front of me, I am Jivatma, this body is in front of me. I can either use it or I can misuse it. Because I do not know to use it, I misuse it. And the misusing of my body is responsible for the trap of Jivatma. That is the avidya. So, avidya is the reason for the trap of bandhan of Jivatma. It is not Prakriti. So, we must very clearly understand the concept. Let us not blame Prakriti for our bondage. Why then Yogi is not in trap? Yogi also interacts with Prakriti, right? Yogi also lives in the world. Yogi is Samadhi. After Samadhi also, he lives in this world. He interacts with Prakriti. The padarth of this universe. He has all the facilities. Some yogis have facilities. Some yogis do not have facility. But still they are not in the trap. Why? Because they use it. They know what is the purpose of that. We do not know what is the purpose of it. That do not know is called as avidya. So that is the purpose of Sankhya Darshan also, Yoga Darshan also, Vedas also. Understand why you are doing this. Understand why you are in the trap of this. That reason for trap is your avidya. So avidya ko dur karne se we will come out of the bandhan. So this is a very, very important topic. Is A conscious or not? A is not conscious. Consciousness is the guna of Chetan. A is Jad Tattva. Although it can do decision also. That is not Chetanata. Chetanata is the one which is inferring which is observing the decisions, which is impacted by the decisions of the jo bhi system hai. I am impacted by the decisions of the system. I am getting sukh. Because the AA has come, I am getting sukh. Thousands of people are dukh. Because AA has come, they have lost the job. AA is neither sukh nor dukh. Because it is Jad Tattva. That we must understand. It's not consciousness. It is not Chetan. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.